Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Soulless Runner. Oh, this game is bad. I haven't played the original, so either I'm in the minority or they messed it up. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a prequel to the original game. This tells the origin story of Faith and her sister. It starts out with Faith being released from imprisonment and getting back to her runner ways. This is a bit of an open world game, which after a few hours you'll realize this was a huge mistake. In this open world there are collectibles and side missions to do, but for the most part this open world is just a parkour time waster in between your missions. Every mission for the most part feels the same. Climb through vents, run past bad guys, rinse repeat. And because this is an open world, every obstacle and path on the way to every mission is the same, turning this into a repetitive grind to the credits. There are fast travel points, but they can only be unlocked after you hack certain points in the city. And even before then you have to earn enough XP to unlock a skill or be far enough in the story to have the skill to reach these hackable spots, making me believe that the developers actually wanted you to grind through the same sections over and over. And the parkour is just not fun. It feels way too slow, like Faith is a jogger rather than a runner. And none of the wall climbs or jumps ever feel satisfying, and will sometimes feel like they aren't working properly, which leads to many deaths in this game. I rarely ever felt like dying was my fault, and unfortunately the checkpoints in this game are some of the worst I've ever seen. The worst of all though is this game's combat. Speaking of worst I've ever seen, the combat in this game is the most garbage and cheap feeling system I can remember suffering through. You have a light attack and a heavy attack. Meanwhile, enemies have batons, guns, and tasers. The batons and gun enemies aren't too bad to deal with, but the taser guys block every light attack, even when you could have clearly got a strike in, leading you to have to spam the triangle button to defeat them. Having to resort to spam attacks in combat is never a good sign. There are a handful of sections where you have to defeat waves upon waves of enemies, and these taser guys are bullet sponges or foot sponges, so if you focus on them, you're gonna get shot, or if you focus on the gun guys, you're gonna get shot. And once you do finally luck your way to the final wave, if one hidden enemy decides to start shooting while you take on who you think is last and they kill you, you have to start all the way from the beginning of the encounter. I really wanted to like this game, but I'm not even sure if the developers like this game, because ultimately it feels like this was built as a job and not as a passion. I give Mirror's Edge Catalyst a 6 out of 10. If you've played Mirror's Edge Catalyst, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up if you liked the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and tune in Monday for first impressions where we find out what game we're playing next. Thanks for watching. This review was made possible with GameFly. If you want to try this game or any other game imaginable, you can do so for free for an entire month by using the link in the description. Free shipping, no late fees. Thanks for watching.